My crush hates me. And he's so
It's his birthday today and he's just not being
And I'm trying to deliver some gifts to this nigga, but busy Twitter, thank you. Baby, I'm literally talking to you.
They have
Comfortable.
like wild scenarios, like wild.
Really?
Wild.
Is my scenario in there?
And someone
It's raw scenarios.
my best friend loves someone who hates her so much. Maybe breathe.
Baby, please. I can't breathe without you.
No, but you baby, love me now and love me harder and love me right.
This one is hectic, so grab your drinks. Be ready, because
I think I need another one.
Hi Dennis, I'm in grade 12 and I have a few friends. But within those few friends, two of my friends don't really get along. They tried reconciling, but their personalities simply clash. One of my friends, Sophie, not her real name, has been dating an older man, and I recently found out it was my other friend's father.
You're so messed up.
Secure the bags.
Yeah, continue.
When I confronted her about it, she simply said she was trying to get means to help out at home. I know her family's financial situation very well, and I believe her reasons. However, she claims to have not known that her blesser was my friend's father. Sophie's mother is extremely sick, but she's been getting better since Sophie was able to get more money and help out in the household. Sophie says she'll break up with her blesser as soon as her mother starts working again. Do I trust and believe that she'll do what she says, or do I tell my friend and break her trust in her father and potentially destroy their family?
This has created a knot in my stomach. Oh my god, I want to cry.
This is messed up.
Listen, support Sophie. Life isn't everything that you think it is. For me, this is my summary. Life is not black and white, ever. There will always be gray areas, and unfortunately, sometimes people need to do what they need to do. If this girl needs to do that, understand how hard it is for her to be to be busy with someone's father or whatever she's doing. First of all, it's her friend's father. Second of all, it's someone's father. I don't think any girl in high school wants to be under a man in his 50s or 40s. You know, so I'm saying that trust and believe that if she's doing it for the right reasons. Trust and believe her reasons and the fact that she's literally in a do or die moment. I think you'd be really hurting the girl, her mom, the other girl, her dad, her family by speaking. If you really feel like what she's doing is wrong, rather talk to her. But I don't think at any point should you tell anyone else.
Keep in mind the girl Sophie. What's her name?
Sophia.
Anyway, Sophie. I think already she's in her own pain in terms of her mom, and she's doing something very demoralizing and painful. I mean, do you think she's excited to go and see this old man all the time, to go and sleep with him, to take care of her mom? Rather one person be in pain as opposed to the whole circle that's involved to be in pain. I know, it's easier said than done, of course, so then you have to look at your friend I know what your dad is up to, but whatever. But in the same breath, it's not like Sophie's just chilling there I just want money to buy red bottoms and designer. My mom is literally sick.
And she's gotten better
I'm hoping,
as a result of those
because
actions.
I know girls are very slimy and weird. I'm really hoping that that's the real reason, and it's not getting to the point where it's I just like the benefits and I'm just rocking. There's also that.
No, but at least she said I can see her family's financial situation.
I don't think you should say.
We need to hold men to a higher standard also, because we're constantly putting the labor and responsibility on women.
Sophie
this
now,
man has a family, so why is he not honoring his vows and staying with? First, also, there's no way that he doesn't know that this girl goes to the same high school as his daughter. There's no way that doesn't come up in conversation. It's impossible. He knows, and he's fully aware this man is going home to go see his daughter, or picking up his daughter from school and seeing her there, seeing this girl there, and still.
But also, guys, in the same breath, for me, I feel I always say desperation can drive you to literally accept whatever and whatever. It's for example, women stay in abusive marriages because it's financially, I have a house, kids, I'm gonna endure. So I'm saying we don't know for a fact that maybe this guy was this is not right. you young, and then she's thinking, but
Boy,
I need
please,
you, my mom
please,
is sick.
boy.
Yeah.
We don't know that. Maybe she just has this thing of like, I need to do whatever it takes for me to make sure my mom is okay.
I need to think about what happens whenever, if ever, like I hope to God, the mom recovers. She's not gonna be thinking, yo, I was such a whore for this. She's like, thank
She's
God.
gonna be thank God
She's
that
gonna
I
be
did that.
rejoicing that she
So I'm
actually
saying
engaged.
he could easily say, I don't actually want to do this anymore. It's not good. And she could be roping him in and saying,
No, the person
you know
who
what,
said this,
actually,
what I'm
I
saying
still want
is,
to do
you
this.
just need to, because, like, if her mom has to shuck,
It's gonna
God
be
forbid,
another story.
it's gonna be another story. And if her mom has to live based on whatever this man is giving her, imagine her relief and her joy and
Of
also
like,
the
it was
fact
all
that, like,
worth
even
it.
in 3 years when she looks at her mom, like, you know what I was doing 3 years ago to
Just
make
to
sure
make
you're here,
sure-
but you're here. You know what I mean? So it's just a thing of, as heartbreaking as it is for everyone involved, for this man to be a teenager, for you to know the secret and be friends with both girls, and then for the girl to be sleeping with an older man. Like I'm saying, she's traumatized. Don't think she's
also
going
not
there
enjoying
rejoicing.
it.
I'm going to the hotel and no.
Unless after her mom recovers, she continues, then you can say, hold
You-
up,
you like
now
it.
you're doing it for the
But
wrong
right
reasons,
now
and
it's
not
like
right.
she's also in health. She's in the most pain.
the most pain actually because now
it's like I'm seeing my mom
you know,
smile from recovery, but my
She
own
doesn't
mom
know how.
doesn't know what's up.
And people always say moms are supposed to live forever. I'm gonna do whatever
I
need
can't
to do.
make my mom live
Especially if that's
forever.
my only option. Surely she's tried other things and
That's what I'm
maybe
saying. She's
they
a
didn't
matric.
work.
She doesn't have a qualification. You can't even say to her, get a like.
She doesn't have the time to get a job. She has to
or even
study.
no qualification.
So like she could easily say, okay, I'm gonna
That's
be
what I'm saying.
security
Life
guard.
isn't black and white. Don't judge people.
Okay, guys, so here's the thing, man. Me and my advice.
Nah. Whenever you're speaking.
So my advice to this person, man, like I know from the whole scenario, né, it's hard to convince a person to say, okay, cool, stop what you're doing. Né? But then the fact is, the consequences are gonna be greater than what you're trying to solve right now.
Yes.
You're trying to solve a problem at home, your mom being sick, and then trying to recover. Tell the person to say, okay, cool. Listen, even if your mom is sick, if you don't stop what you're doing, you're gonna end up with the baby. It's a fact. You're gonna end up with the baby. You're gonna end up with HIV and AIDS. It exists.
Because
it's
whatever
real.
the concept, your mom might heal, but he's saying you're gonna be stressed. So I'm saying you're not agreeing with it because I know you. He's saying something wrong.
Of course,
What
we're
are
not
my friends?
friends.
I know your mind.
I said, of course we don't agree.
Wait, let me finish my point.
I hear you though.
So
I
the
do.
thing is, ne, try and speak to your friend, ne? Not in a judgmental way, but try by all means to convince the person and make the person, your friend, see the greater light to say, okay,
Keep in
cool.
mind this is someone's
Don't-
mother.
Wait, listen,
Saying
ne?
let your mom die.
Listen, this thing is not gonna happen once off. It
Let
might
your
be
mom
the
die.
mentality to say you're starting off now, but later on in life, when you think you're stranded with life, you with your husband and you say, okay, cool, we're stranded, we don't have any income. Let me go sleep with other men and I'm gonna come back to you and still love you. That thing, it's gonna get stuck in your mind forever.
If my mom's dead, like like she's sick right now, I'm not thinking about the fact that I might get trapped in this blessed lifestyle.
Yes.
Or
Or
I'm
a
thinking about my
child.
mom's. No, but I'm saying so you can't advise someone to do that.
Also, I'm saying
Okay,
even
let
if,
them
but I'm
die.
saying even if she does, because the intention is like I hear him.
Yeah.
But if I do come to you and say, listen,
Come with
maybe
the
don't do
suggestion.
this because the consequences.
You have a
are-
job at
Come with
H&M
a
where
plan.
I
You say something
earn
like,
30,000
maybe we
every
can
month.
sell this, we can do this. But if you're just gonna come and say stop, now what? My mom
My
should
mom
that's
should
what I'm
check
saying,
and I
that's what
should
I
watch
agree.
her when I've been helping her heal.
come
No,
with
I
a plan
definitely,
B.
listen, I
No
think,
worries.
I definitely understand what Bongani is trying to say, because to be honest with you guys, everything that everyone has said is very valid. There's
Yeah.
certain things that we do out of desperation, because even the whole situation,
It's different.
that's why I think even before we all answered it, we kind of had that moment of like,
Yo,
okay,
Yeah.
what do we actually do, right? But I have to agree with Bongani in the fact that, guys, the action that she's taking, as much as out of desperation, even when everything is solved,
Yeah.
it does definitely, it still will leave a very big scar that we don't know if someone can
Of
leave.
course,
That's
yeah.
the first thing.
Church.
However, same that Landzy was saying, the fact that at least come with a plan B. Because definitely, like, sharp, we can all try to solve something, but guys, there's a lot that's being lost. Yes, there's
In the
mom.
process,
Best believe,
yeah.
even with the parents and everything, we totally understand that. But there's so much that is going to be lost, even when the mom recovers.
and we living in the moment. So it's like
Exactly.
right now, if I
Yeah.
drop this, my mom dies.
Exactly.
That's what-
that's
that's
what
the
I'm
process.
saying.
Yes.
At least can they at least come up.
With the plan B.
I wouldn't want to put that burden on someone who's in grade 12, especially coming to final exams and everything.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Also
there definitely needs to be a different
The whole
a
thing
better
is
It's a
solution.
catch-22 because like now she's in the blessed lifestyle and she gets hooked and her mom gets better. but then if
After.
she leaves and then her mom gets worse and then she passes, then she's gonna go back because like she's in grade 12.
What is she gonna do?
She knows that gives her an income. So either way, she's gonna go
She's
back.
probably gonna
So I
continue
agree
with the
that.
life, yeah.
It's either you give a plan B or you know what, just step
Leave
back,
her.
let
And
her play out,
also-
and hope for the best.
So for me, I say the plan B. The plan
Just
B
be
was,
there for her because this is hard for her too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. An older man is probably killing her.
It's probably terrible.
So just be there for her. Like,
I agree with that 100%. I don't want to change the scenario like all the way, but I'm not sure if it's like that with everyone's families, but I know with ours, for example, our parents keep information away from us because they want to protect us. And sometimes with the limited information that you receive, you decide to make all these actions, right? So they could possibly other mechanisms within the family that they're trying to get funding. It might not be as immediate as this place and lifestyle, but there might have been other options. And all the family required for her in this moment was to pass her matric. So it's that thing of
she doesn't know if there's
she
actually
might
a plan
have-
and now she's selling
she
herself.
might, yeah, she
for
decided
plan.
to then take the ownership
I think
of the
obviously because it's her
situation.
mom, she had a sense of urgency of
Yeah.
like, what can I do right now that's gonna help my mom heal so that we can keep it moving.
Yeah.
I think she didn't even think maybe like with the other family members are also
The
doing this.
uncle,
plan.
exactly.
Like just a sidebar on that. Like,
That's what I'm saying. That she's going through it the hardest, so there's no need to
To
regret
make her feel
out.
worse. I
Don't
agree.
make it feel worse.
I
Yeah.
definitely feel like just a sidebar on this matter. You know, that's one of the toughest things that comes, especially with black communities, and the fact that when things like this do happen, I do feel like it needs to be opened up to children because I was speaking from experience here, where it's like when everyone just says you do you, it still does affect you because you're like, damn, mom is sick. What can I do? Because this is the woman who bears you. So in your head, you're like, no, like I've got to do something to help my mom. Yes, and the thing is, because we don't know exactly the other things that are happening in the background, because no one is really telling us anything, especially such a young age, being in high school, in your head, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna take initiative myself.
So like,
That's what, honestly, like, because I've experienced it as well, where I got to that point in my family where it was like, okay, I didn't know all the things that were happening in the background in terms of like trying to like just helping out with everything going on. So I was like, you know what? I'm doing things my way. And the funny thing is, finally when they finally opened up saying like, okay, cool, no, this has been happening. I was like, at least tell me because I am part of the family. I'm affected. Especially this is just all like just a big
When
chat.
as a young
on
person, you actually panic and you're like, yo, I need to do
Yes.
something
Now.
They don't say how much we actually go crazy when
We're
things
very
don't seem-
impulsive.
Like it's such a big issue when it comes to mental health, the whole stigma of black communities that just because we're young, we expect us to just be so one-dimensional. That like it's school,
It's just
this,
school
that.
and that's
we
it.
go through the
Yes.
same things. We are stressing about these things because we're getting older, we're becoming more mature, and we're seeing these things more. So I guess it's, like I said, it's a sidebar. I feel we have to really. I know it's a very tough sort of like conversation because we're young. You know, it's just like no, don't stress and all that stuff. But people need to be more open with us as kids in these matters because we are affected by it.
And she might not even have engaged if the mom just said, no, I have some plan, like my father
she
when
wouldn't have
he
started in
died
the first
gave me this. So
place.
your aunt who's super rich is willing to pay for my treatment, and now she's out here involved in things she doesn't be involved in
Yeah.
because no one said anything besides I'm sick.
Yeah.
But not that there's a plan.
But I think
Like
the next thing is to just continue the rest of the story.
If you need any one,
She,
more?
she says, Sophie has since confided in me that she's pregnant. And from what she told me, I don't believe the child could be my friend's father due to how far along
who
she
is it?
But but I suspect she'll say it's his child. So she's still probably gonna say
So
it's
she
the
hasn't said who the father is.
Yeah, but
just
she
said,
gave a
I'm
due date.
with child.
And then
oh,
the
she's
person-
clipping it. Can't wrap my head
I'm
around
out, actually. I'm also out.
anything
scenario
that's happening right now.
It's too hectic for me.
Nah, ultimately, kiri, man.
Yes,
Not your
wisdom.
place.
Cushion wisdom.
It's not your place to address this matter.
You're a child also in an
Yeah.
adult matters.
Because now there's a pregnancy, there's like a whole
There's families and adults
developing human
involved.
involved, like bilozali damage and any, like
Yeah.
there's so many
Right.
people that become involved now. If I were you, babes, like I know Kichumia how it's your friend and you want to have her back, I would just say step back.
Mind
and
your
have her,
business.
Because also you now are trying to carry the burden of this person, and now you're carrying stress.
And you
into
might
your
make
own
it
exam.
worse. Whatever you're trying to do might make
Thank
it
you.
worse.
Look out for number one. Look out for yourself. Focus on your exams. Just
Yes.
Yeah, you need to actually just focus and pass. Go to varsity, maybe.
Also,
don't.
if it comes
Go to
out,
varsity.
if it comes out and it becomes a messed up situation, at least you know you're not completely involved. You're just watching it happen.
And yes,
but
you don't
if you
want to
say no,
add
you
to
have
it.
to
That's what I'm saying.
add.
Whatever you think is best, like, okay, I'm going to tell who. I'm going to tell that. Don't say anything because you could be up a lot
of things.
and there's so much on the line. That's what I'm saying. There's a marriage, there's a household, there's your friend who's the daughter,
mom,
there's the girl who is
baby.
pregnant, there's her mom. You're messing up so much and you're not even in the scenario.
Exactly. So
you're not a part of
out.
it. So sit out,
guys.
watch,
Everything comes to light.
Maybe at home, low-key, grab your popcorn because this is drama. Guys, that's the most you must do. Don't say anything.
Everything comes to light, so it will come out when it comes out, and let it come out.
Something that we did emphasize in the previous video is that even as friends, you have certain boundaries in people's lives.
Yes.
And this situation is far beyond.
She told you to confide in you, but not for you to make decisions for the situation. You are not allowed to decide. You don't have the rights. You don't have the positioning.
I was just opening up to you.
You're just, and like I said, keep in mind, and I don't like when people bring up age. I'm young. I'm 21. So I'll never undermine you, but keep in mind, your 18-year-old mind is not equipped for the situation. You are not supposed to try, contribute, or take away from. Just watch and be there for both friends.
When it comes out,
that's what you are. You are a friend. Be their friend. They both need it. This girl doesn't know yet whose father it is, but this girl who's with the guy, God knows, needs support.
Yeah.
For really. That's what I'm saying. You guys are in high school.
Yes, you might not even be friends in the next 4 months.
But you want to potentially ruin people's lives.
And families.
And families. That's it. Nice.
I think for me, when it comes to my closing statement in this, like, be there for the friend.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you have to let the situation be. Do you understand? You don't have to give advice all the time. Sometimes you just have to be there, listen to the friend. Because now, the moment you start to interfere, to say, okay, cool, I want to help out, you're going to get yourself in too much stress. You're still in matric. Matric is the most important time of your life.
Yeah. And you're a teenager, your brain and your emotions are developing.
Exactly.
You're in hell.
Yeah, don't put that much trauma.
Yeah, don't put that on yourself.
That's what happens in matric, guys. You get so many challenges, but the thing is, you just need to conquer.
You have to thrive.
Yeah. Just 1 year, conquer that, and
then you can rock, roll, drop out here in front side.
Go to Taboo, go to
Sumo, Montana,
Moja, EXO.
Let's go to Groove after this.
Next time we come on, because there will be a next time.
Yes.
We are permanent man.
Make sure there's a next time because they look at your comments. So make sure there's a next time. But next time,
also, so a lot of you used "Am I allowed in here?" and it works. Amy.
Wait. There's a testimony.
To talk about
There's
this.
a testimony.
You cheated on me.
No, your statement has been used enough times in my DMs, and I would need that.
People were telling you.
Landzy's lying.
Oh, you desire. So you desire. Did I mean? Okay, guys. First of all, pay me my money. Secondly, I will leave my banking details in this description box and my description box. Don't be confused.
But next time, please send a lighthearted shit because we lighthearted girls and we love being deep with you. But I think that, like, after this, I'm gonna break down, and I was already about to break down. So we're closing this up. We rocking and only rolling. You're gonna watch another video. We coming back. We love you all.
Amen.
And then
Banking details.
Make sure to like,
subscribe,
comment.
What's the next one?
Come again. I love you.
Definers, we appreciate you.
Come
Thank
again.
you.
Bye.
Shut up.
I don't have closure. Did you answer any of them? Sorry, guys.
It's taken.
I will say the line to him.
What?